The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone, it's Sonia here and I'm with
Karen.
We are well aware about the bricks that everybody's been finding. So Karen came down here to investigate today and to look for bricks specifically because we found out that what's happening is they're having another protest and it's going to be tomorrow, which is Sunday. And it's an anti-police brutality protest, and there's a couple weird things about it. And we're just wondering whether they're gearing up for something really big to happen, because they, as Karen found out today, they have boarded up practically the entire west part of downtown. Of note, we do have anti-police brutality protests here in Montreal pretty much every year. So honestly, we're both just really like kind of uncomfortable and wondering whether something like nefarious is gonna go down.
Yeah.
For real.
So we're just doing this just to cover the bases. So
Yeah.
in case something does happen, we have some sort of evidence that things may have been more organized.
Yeah. So today Karen went down here and what she found was a very mysterious box. Watch the news and you know, nothing is normal now. Things are getting worse and we probably won't return to our old lives ever again. What does that mean to you today, right now? It means food shortages are in our future. The question is, will you be prepared? Or will you get trampled in the panic when everyone realizes the local grocery stores are all out of food? Don't let the coming nightmare turn you into a statistic. Make tomorrow's survival your top priority by building an emergency food supply right now. My Patriot Supply are the go-to experts in emergency preparedness. Right now, you can save up to $100 off a 4-week supply of their delicious and nutritious food that lasts up to 25 years. But you might need it as soon as next month if things continue to get worse. Don't let yourself get caught unprepared, not when you can get a 4-week supply of emergency food shipped right to your doorstep. Go to preparewithtruthergirls.com right now. That's preparewithtruthergirls.com. Act now while supplies last.
Hey guys, it's Truther Girl Karen. Today is Saturday, June 6th, and we're going for a little walk down St. Catherine to look for any building material or bricks that may be here for whatever reason. There's a protest tomorrow and we just want to make sure the streets are clear, so in case we hear about something tomorrow, we know whether or not it was planted. A couple days ago, Sonia and I went on St. Catherine Street and a lot of businesses were boarded up. Aaron pointed out that the Apple store had also been boarded up and covered with flame retardant paint. So it seemed a little odd because the protest already happened. They're gonna have another one tomorrow. It makes me highly suspicious because the head chief of police is gonna be participating in it and they're gonna be hiring private security. So we're just keeping an eye out for that reason. All clear? Okay, so these businesses, this is gonna have wood board in front, but there's nothing here. It's done. This business is shut down. So it's this one, and it's boarded up. Shut down, boarded up. But there are businesses that are boarded up that are still operating. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so this is the Apple store. As you can see, it's completely boarded up. So Apple was notified to protect their assets, but however, they've also covered it in flame retardant paint as if they're anticipating something worse going on. This could be ground zero tomorrow if there is an agent provocateur. Hypothetically speaking, let's hope not. I really hope tomorrow goes well for everyone. For rent, no boards. Steve Madden, still in business, boarded up. Vans. boarded up, still in business, protecting their assets. Holt Renfrew, expensive. Okay, I get it. They're not worried about a fire like Apple is. Aldo, people are lined up, so it's open, but they're covering their storefront with wood. Look, so they're building something here, I think for the store costs. Okay, so I just spoke to one of the construction site workers who is building these panels. And yes, they're for the protest tomorrow. And apparently they're going to take them down on Monday. So that's some pretty quick organization on part of the businesses on behalf of the city. I wonder what's in this thing though. What is this black thing? What is this? What's the purpose of this box? Okay guys, so I think I found where the bricks are at. They're underneath this thing. They just need to lift it up. I just felt underneath. I'm gonna try and capture it in my camera here. I'm in a skirt, so this is really awkward, but I'll do my best. Just for the record, we are at the corner of St. Catherine and Stanley. And there's bricks here, actually. It's got like a brick-like material underneath. It's hard to see, but it's gray. If that's what it is, like if this is what, I can file my nails under here. Can you hear that? I don't think you can hear that. Okay, so yeah, this is the foam. And this, the camera doesn't fit under here. Okay. This is the foam. Hear that? Hear that sound? Sounds like bricks to me, just above. Some kind of equipment. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what's under here because I can't get under it. I really have no idea what's under here because I can't access it. It's very heavy. It's very heavy. So yeah, so for sure there's going to be trouble tomorrow. I don't know if it's these hypothetical bricks under here, which I can clearly scratch with, although it feels like a sheet underneath. It's like there's like a layer of something holding it up. I wish I could lift this thing up. So nothing is boarded up on this block. No other building material, but that box, that black box, was highly suspicious to say the least. Let's see if we can find more. H&M, all good. It's just a little trash. Yeah, it's just trash. Tim Hortons and Burger King bags and stuff, so no bricks. American Eagle is getting ready. Why would Canada Goose only put this small board in? It's kind of useless. Steve Madden, Rogers. The sports hat store, lids. Fido. Aldo. Oh look, they opened Simon's. Very exciting. And they're not afraid for tomorrow. They're probably not afraid for tomorrow because the stuff is going to happen more towards Stanley and probably near the Apple store. Just a guess, just a guess. So here we have some concrete blocks. I don't know why they're here, but they seem to be on some sort of metal pallet. Looking inside, you can't really see anything. It just looks like two normal blocks. Again, this was just placed here. Yeah, this was just placed here. So we're gonna have to look back at the footage from the other day, but this wasn't here if I recall. There is a huge construction site. We are in construction season. Those have clearly been there a while because it's been graffitied. This street's been under construction for I don't know how long, but quite a while. So there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of wood, metal beams. By the way, this is McGill College, right next to the Banana Republic at the corner of St. Catherine Street. This is all fenced off here, so it's going to be kind of awkward for people who are marching, but they did it last week, so couldn't have been so hard. There's a lot of like water hydrant things going on over here. You can see the red. Banana Republic's been, and the Gap now are all boarded up, which they weren't the other day. Okay, so this is Sephora. Actually, Sephora is now boarded up completely as well with the black flame retardant paint. So they're also very concerned. This could be another ground zero, potentially. Yeah, so these blocks are everywhere. I don't know what they're for, and they were just put here, so. Okay, so like these blocks, I'm not really paranoid about these big concrete blocks. I mean, like, who could move them? They're probably safe. So far though, the most suspicious thing I've seen is that black box, like I mentioned, and I'll try to get more of it on our way back.
I've had this problem for the last 2 or 3 years. I haven't got it yet.
BCBG, out of business. Okay guys, so we're back at St. Catherine and Stanley, near where the suspicious black box is. And if there's anything in there, it would take a very coordinated effort to open it, because it's a very heavy lid. It's like, what is this material? It's like steel. This thing would take a very coordinated effort to open. As you can see, there are 4 hinges, and it would take 4 people at the same time to open this thing. I don't know where it's from, who would have access to this kind of thing, but it's highly suspicious. Let's just knock on it. It's empty, like on the top, so there's like a layer of something underneath. What's it encasing? I have no idea.
So that's it, you guys. This is our investigation here, and we'll find out very quickly tomorrow what happens. But we're both feeling like, I don't know, something is really odd. We've lived here a long time. There have been many protests.
We could say something. Let's pull them over.
That is not a normal police
group intervention.
That's not a normal police vehicle at all.
It's group intervention. So
yeah, they're getting ready for like riot control.
Yeah.
With the BLM protest, there was like no police there. I was there. It was very peaceful. There was like no cops around at all. And I had seen all their cars and stuff, and there was nothing like that. So it really looks like they're expecting something really big to go down. I think this is the first time I've ever heard of them using a private security corporation for the crowd.
I've been gone a while, so I don't know. I'm not fully updated, but.
Well, this is the first time for sure that I've ever seen them board up the entire downtown.
All I can say is that clearly the government has been very communicating very clearly with the businesses.
That's true.
So they're trying to warn them, and these businesses are clearly spending a lot of money putting this stuff up. I'm sure they're paying good money for this to be done, especially at such a last minute. So if they weren't so certain that something would happen, I don't think that they would be communicating this. Like, this is very extreme.
Yeah, we've never seen anything like it. It seems like they know something. And mind you, our police here have a reputation for being very racist. Like, actually Montreal as a whole, like as far as individual people goes, is very multi-ethnic, especially our neighborhood. I mean, really, it's like every person you pass going down the street is from somewhere else, or their ancestors are from somewhere else. It's a very, very mixed, multicultural, multi-ethnic kind of neighborhood. But our police are known to be extremely racist. And I know this isn't just suspicion. Like, I know people who, I know someone specifically who worked in a native shelter or like an outreach program, and he had a lot of personal experience with this, with the people that he was dealing with in this shelter. They experienced specific police brutality, as in being taken out of the city and beaten up in the woods outside and or left there, sometimes left for dead. Maybe I'll do another video on it and just keep this one simple. But yeah, Montreal police have a reputation for being very racist. That's not just from speculation, that's from personal accounts and even people that I know. And they actually had tried to do sensitivity training here in Montreal. They had people come in and try to talk to the police about racism issues and about sensitivity, and they were heckled so badly, including with racial slurs, that they stopped having those sessions because the people who were giving them didn't feel safe. Did you know that?
Yeah, you were telling me about that yesterday. Yeah, that's crazy. That's totally insane.
That's the Montreal police. Anyone who says they're not racist, they don't know what they're talking about.
That's like the most unprofessional thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
like,
and it's like that. It's like systemic.
Yeah.
They had to stop the sessions because they would get heckled with racial slurs. So yeah, clearly we have a problem, and that's just a racist side of it. They're just brutal in general. Like, everybody knows Montreal police are thugs. Obviously not every single last one of them, but it's a problem, definitely. We're kind of wondering whether they're gonna like make something happen or let something happen, or like if there's infiltrators and agitators, provocateurs that are gonna be released, you know, like on purpose maybe. And then for what end though?
With private security and the way money paper trails work around here in Montreal, it's very easy to pull something like that off. We know everything is so under.
Oh, it's a total mafia city here. I'm afraid to even say that. Like,
brown paper envelopes everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure
if anything happens to us, you'll know why.
If that black box is as suspicious as we might think it may be,
yeah,
possibly, hypothetically, then it arrived there through some kind of shady deal involving paper money and brown envelopes.
Well,
1,000%.
We don't know what's in that box. It could be something really innocent. It's true. It really could be. But if it turns out it's not, then it's something very organized. But even without the box being in the picture, it just seems like something really strange is going on. Like, they know they're going to have a protest. They know it's going to turn into a riot. Montreal is just generally a very peaceful city. We've had lots and lots of protests. I can't imagine it getting like really out of hand unless there were provocateurs put in there. And there's a history of police in Quebec acting as provocateurs. Go look up Montebello.
Oh yeah.
They actually caught a police officer acting as a provocateur and exposed him. It was in the news. It's not like just a conspiracy theory or something. It was revealed that he actually was a cop. So
who knows? Who really knows? I
wonder what the agenda is.
We can only speculate so much. But time will tell. It's tomorrow, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see very soon. Thanks for getting that footage.
You're welcome.
You're so helpful. Anyway, thanks you guys. Thanks for coming with us. Well, I hope that everything turns out okay.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.